Today's video post, I'll be looking at manual therapy, and it's interesting to note that there's as much supporting evidence in the database for the use of manual therapy as to that which opposes it. Now, I think one of the reasons for this contradiction is that the vast majority of studies that have found their way into the database look at direct forms of manual therapy. And by that, I mean that if a joint is restricted, we tend to use mobilization or manipulation into the direction of the restriction, or if a tissue's lost extensibility, we tend to stretch the tissue. Now, if that type of direct manual therapy shows any positive changes, it tends to be because of pain modulation or tissue hysteresis that generally doesn't last, because it doesn't address the underlying cause of the dysfunction, which is protective tissue contraction, which is part of the nocifensive reflex that is caused by interstitial inflammatory stasis deep within the fascia. Now, to address the underlying dysfunction, you may need to use an indirect technique known as counterstrain, which is gentle on both you and your patient, and it's become the mainstay of my clinical practice because of its effectiveness. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the origin and evolution of counterstrain and some of the supportive evidence behind counterstrain, then you'll find it on my online course by following the links.